question. So you can tweet a question in to hashtag FCS Talk 13. And this tweet is coming in from SUP Surf Club. And they want to ask, do you suggest yoga for balancing out your, do you suggest yoga for balancing out your training? How about hydration tips? So I think they're talking yoga outside of actually being on your board. And then they're asking about hydration tips for, let's say, during race hydration tips.
Yoga's a great way to kind of stretch out your body. And one thing that stand-up will do is it takes all your muscles, and they tend to be your front muscles, and pulls everything forward. So if you get an opportunity to stretch or go to the gym, I think yoga's a great way to do it, is to open everything back up. And if you can balance it out, then it'll allow you to train some more and actually train harder, train faster, recover faster. And then the hydration, there's so many hydration systems out there. I've probably used them all. Everything from Camel Pack to Hydro Pack to a couple funny triathlon systems. They all work, but there's certain ones people like the best, and it's usually a comfort thing. And for everything's better than water nowadays. The Gatorade stuff, the Endurolites, all these things. Again, that's a personal preference. So you look at all the stuff. Some of them are heavily chemical. I know Candice and I talked about that earlier. Some of them are a little more holistic and natural. But basically, it's a preparation thing. If you try it in practice, you'll find what your body likes and what it gets used to. And for me, I just use Gatorade.
What color?
Red.
Red Gatorade for Danny Ching. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, as far as the yoga, I should do more yoga. That's something that I'm always like, I want to do more yoga, So I think yoga is great. And also for balancing indoor-boarding. Indoor-boarding is such a great thing to do to practice your balance. It's something that you can do and have a little bit of like a balance workout at home. And even if you live somewhere that's cold, like Oregon or Michigan, or you can be doing it, in the off season, which is great. And with hydration, I think nothing really works quite like hydrating the day before. I think if you go into a race dehydrated from the day before, there's not really anything that you can do to undo that. But if you're totally well hydrated from the day before and you don't use a water pack, if you're in a regular 5-mile race, it's not going to, kill you. But packs are great for races that are, over. If it's over 3 miles and I'm racing in Florida or Puerto Rico, I'm for sure got a water pack on just so that I can wet my throat, and because it's really hot, I'm going to sweat a lot more there. If it's somewhere else and it's over 5 or 7 miles, I've got a water pack. I think your body needs like 1 ounce every 10 minutes when you're at its maximum exertion for endurance, something like that. So, just a sip every mile or a sip every 10 minutes, and you're good to go. I like to go with the more natural techniques. I'm not a food coloring, person, but I've heard, just simple lemon juice in water, even Fiji water, it already has the electrolytes in it, and simple, lemon juice will actually cool your body from the inside out, even because, a lot of times the ice, if you put ice in a pack, it melts practically by the time you're in the race. So if it's got a little lemon juice in there, that's nice and cooling, helps control the body temperature, and that's my hydration tip.
That's what I've been doing wrong. I've been taking coconuts on my board, opening them up to have the coconut water. I heard that's good for you, but no, you have to drink
cheaper than the store.
Takes a little more time.
All right, thanks for your Twitter question from SUP Surf Club. They tweeted into hashtag FCS Talk 13. I believe that's the Clark family, the John Clark, Aliana Manya. They win an FCS prize. Lots of cool prizes from FCS, so they're going to be stoked. Maybe they want a Slater Trout fin, Danny Ching fin, Spitfire fin, maybe a coupon for the Candice Appleby fin coming out in 2014. So we'll see. Looks like we're going to a call next. So